I don't have time to keep up with the latest fitness fads and celebrity workouts. I just need a fitness and nutrition plan that actually gets results. Caliber is a top-rated science-based fitness program completely customized to my needs and abilities, designed around my schedule. An expert personal trainer keeps me motivated so I stay consistent and see results. Get $100 off Caliber today at caliberstrong.com/podcast. That's caliberstrong.com/podcast.
Hey, I'm Kat, mom of 3 and founder of Ritual, the company setting a new standard in the supplement industry. When I was pregnant with my first daughter, I remember staring at my prenatal vitamins and thinking, what's in this stuff? All I found were vitamins high in heavy metals, synthetic colorants, and lacking in the very essential nutrients we need. I believe women deserve to know what they are putting in their bodies and why. So at 4 months pregnant, I quit my job to reinvent the prenatal vitamin. We scoured the world for the best quality ingredients, backed by clinical studies and third-party tested for heavy metals and microbes. And this year, we were awarded the Purity Award from the Clean Label Project, the supplement safety certification that tests for 200 harmful chemicals and toxins. With Ritual, you'll know where your ingredients come from and why we use them. Join our family of skeptics with 40% off your first month when you visit ritual.com/podcast.
Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Hey everyone, you're invited to Harpy Hour! I'm Tracy. I'm Liz. I'm Steph. We are the Harpies, and Harpy Hour is our new podcast featuring ridiculous stories in history, science, and entertainment.
Were you ever suspicious that pigeons were secretly spying on you?
How do you know who to eat first if you survive a shipwreck? Do problematic musicals send you into an uncontrollable rage?
If so, then Harpy Hour might be your new favorite podcast. That's HARPY for Harpy, and new episodes air every Tuesday wherever you listen to podcasts.
You can also find us on all social media at Harpy Hour Pod. And check us out on harpyhourpodcast.com. Okay, bye!
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
Boy, this place really does not like you leaving.
Whoever built this place did not really think about accessibility of going back and forth between rooms.
I mean, it is a tomb.
Although they did provide elevators, so
They did
probably.
It's very
ADA
strange
compliant.
that, I don't know much about this Pharaoh person, but he giveth and taketh away, apparently.
Yes.
All right, so you're heading down the pathway, and
Yes.
you see an opening in the floor. It looks like the floor like crumbled away in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look down, you do see two of the archaeologists from the picture. They are dead below on spikes.
Oh, well, good.
No,
For the
not
record,
good.
I'm not going to
Bad.
go eat them. It will not tell me anything, so I'm not going to eat them. I really don't see how.
Well,
them
I mean, we
turning a
did
gem
find
around
two
and
of
going
them,
down
so
an
that's
elevator
like-
is that much insight.
Well, maybe they could have known something before all that stuff happened.
Yeah, but then I have to go down.
Well,
to
they
the
found out
spikes
there was
to
a
get
trap.
them. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
so we-
how
Three of
long
them
has it
falling
been?
into a trap and getting impaled on a spike.
Probably
Yeah.
months.
How long has it been since we left the hallway?
Oh, since we left the hallway.
Uh-huh.
Oh, probably not terribly long.
Since you left the hallway?
Yeah, since
Which hallway?
since we left the collapsing hallway.
Oh, yeah, it's not been terribly long now.
Give me a number.
Well, how
Oh.
what's your time limit on fly?
10 minutes.
You feel like you would, if you hurry up, you feel like you would have enough time to get across these spikes.
Well, I was going to go down and pull the bodies off of the spikes.
We're not going to get anything
Okay.
from those bodies.
Well, I mean, we still need to like bury them and stuff. We're not monsters.
We'll bury them if we make it out alive, and we can go back
Well,
to get them.
proof of life.
Are you going to carry 2 bodies with you?
Well, I'll make 2 trips.
I mean,
To
out
where?
of here.
No,
Leave
like,
them
I'm
there.
gonna
No,
pull
like
them
as
out.
you
They're not
continue.
moving.
They're not moving, Julian.
Well, they could have
They
some
ain't
stuff
going
on them.
nowhere.
They
Julian.
could have some. They could have some stuff on them though. That's also what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're getting paid an awful lot right now.
You would have enough time to fly down and grab both of them in each arm and fly back up.
Then that is what I will do. I will pull
But that's
them.
going to use up the last of your fly.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll pull both bodies off the spikes and then make sure that we can identify them as the people in the photo more accurately, and then I'm going to search them and see if they have anything on them that may help us down here.
You
They've been
find
decomposing for a month.
yeah. You
Well, they
find
could have like notes
You
or some shit
find-
on them. I don't know.
They smell delicious, by the way.
To you,
yeah. So you find a little bit of money, not a whole lot. Didn't carry a lot on them. Some brushes, some chisels, that kind of stuff. Just archaeology tools and some rubbings of some of the carvings, stuff like that, but nothing that really stands out to you.
I'll take the roughings.
Okay.
I was gonna do something callous, be like, "Oh, these people have nothing on them," and then kick them back down the spike hole.
Don't do that.
though. I'll take the
And then
roughings.
Victor, despite his protestations, is just going to reluctantly get down. Is it safe to say that we learned who the 5 people were and who the smartest ones were? And can I identify which ones these were?
I mean, all of them were
They were brilliant
like,
scientists.
brilliant
in their own
for-
right. How dare you?
for different things. Like one was more focused on like hieroglyphics. Another one was focused more on like different types of architecture. Like they were all specialists in different things for doing this kind of stuff.
Okay, I'll just let you decide. I'm just going to reach down and grab whichever one Victor would have thought was smarter based on what he's learned, and just sort of snap off like 2 knuckles off their finger and pop it in my mouth.
All right.
And see if I can figure out if they knew anything other than, oh no, we just went down an elevator, ow, and then dead.
All right, so you actually get a memory of an altercation that they were having in the room after, like the pedestal raised up. One of them was like, "Look, I told you we shouldn't have done this. Like we shouldn't have. Like they're talking about the curse. Like we don't need to be doing this and that. And now we don't have a way back. We're trapped down here now." And the argument continued to. And you're viewing this from the point of view of the dead person. They're not the one saying all that,
Right.
But they're arguing with that person, and they're arguing. It turns into a fist fight, shoving kind of thing, and this guy gets shoved back. They're in the hallway walking, and this guy gets shoved back, and then the floor collapses underneath his back, and then boom, he falls on the spikes.
Okay, and then did the guy who was pushing him fall with him, or was it someone else who was just nearby?
No, you don't know what happened to the other person. or how they got down there.
But you can find out.
But that's it. That's all you got.
I want a second opinion.
Technically, I could just get a second opinion. I'll be like, this guy got pushed. They were fighting. One of the other guys was yelling about they shouldn't have gone down here, and then they were stuck. And then he got pushed over, and the floor collapsed and spikes. I guess I'll find out what this guy's story is, and I'll just snap off the fingers of the other one.
All right, so you're chewing on him, and the memory picks up. The memory picks up from their point of view, where it left off, and the one who shoved the guy onto the trap. He's like, I didn't know it was a trap. I didn't know that. They're just like they're really upset, and the person that you're viewing from is like, look, we gotta get across this. It looks like there's a way to we gotta focus on getting out of here. Otherwise, we're all gonna end up like him and
Jerry.
It's like, what was his name? Just ask the memory. What was his name?
And he's like, it looks like there's a pattern here on getting across this. And he starts making his way. And he's like, yeah, I figured it out. And then he slips, or like he loses his footing and then falls into the trap.
Do I have any idea what he thought the pattern was, so I know not to do that?
Yeah, you could see it because the rest of them figured it out, and you can actually see like where to step to get across.
Oh, I thought, that guy figured it out. Well, how did he die?
He lost his footing and slipped and fell. Like he wasn't very coordinated.
Okay. So he actually figured it out. And as he was dying, he saw everyone else get across.
And he was a little too cocky, and he was like, "Oh, look, I figured it out," and he just lost his footing and fell in.
Got it. Okay.
Victim of his own hubris.
And Victor's just sort of like sitting there, like finishing chewing, and swallows. And this guy figured out how to get across, but.
And you other two, while he's eating, y'all totally see, like there's a path that everybody was walking that's not covered in dust. To get across, and
you see those with no dust on them? That's how we get across. This guy just got overconfident and fell.
Shame.
So be careful. And then, then Victor's going to hopscotch across the right. He's gonna like do a cartwheel across the ones he knows are safe.
Are you gonna kick your feet back as you do it and clap your hands?
No, Victor's just gonna do it. He's gonna get into a handstand and walk on his hands across. He's not gonna do it. Victor will just carefully walk across where it's safe.
All right.
And now Victor's not hungry for a while, so that's nice.
Aleister will do the same.
You had some lady fingers.
So y'all are past the trap. Y'all are able to get past it easily.
Okay, good.
It was already solved
to Victor.
for you.
Yeah, thank you, Victor.
Yeah, more of
us.
those, please. Like puzzles that are already solved for us.
Yeah, Victor did it all by himself.
Well, you got potentially 3 more traps that can be solved.
Ooh, yeah.
And then we find the cup of Christ.
You have chosen wisely.
All right.
Thanks, old guy.
Thanks, old man.
So y'all continue down the hallway, and you get to another open room. But as you walk into the room, you see 3 of those spirits in this room, and it looks like they're kind of like going about like normal like stuff inside of this room. Like they're like moving stuff around. Like there's a bunch of like kind of like treasure in this room. Looks like belongings and stuff that might have belonged to the Pharaoh.
# just spirit things.
And it looks like they're just going about like normal stuff like they would if they were alive. Like, yeah.
Okay.
So are there any like further paths, like other hallways, or?
Yeah, there is another open doorway on the other side of the room from you.
Okay. Victor is just going to go, hello, excuse us. May we get by?
They turn at you, and they do that howling again.
Okay. Well, what else were we going to do?
Steve!
I thought it was like the like the spirits of the three that were left, and they have to guard the treasure or something, or that you can't touch the treasure or they'll get you. So I need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saves are going to be good.
Is that right?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
All of us or just Victor?
No, everybody.
Damn
everybody.
it.
I see all three of you.
Oops.
You goon.
12. Oh no, 14.
14 for me too.
I mean, really, was there any way we were not going to fight these guys?
Can I use Flash of Genius on myself?
I mean, you do.
I mean, you could have not
you've
gotten
done that
howled at
before.
first.
I mean,
Oh, okay. So I'm going to use Flash of Genius on myself and make this 7 a 12.
Okay, all three of you succeed and do not take psychic damage or get frightened.
God.
But roll for
Perfect.
initiative, and we'll keep the initiative as we go.
Okay.
but yeah,
Oh, okay.
you've used Flash of a Genius on yourself this session.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, he used it on
used it
Victor.
I
me.
used it on Victor.
Hmm?
I only
got a
have
10
5. Yeah,
Did he?
for initiative.
Yeah, I used it for his for one of his skill checks.
Yeah.
I just only have so many
could've
of them, so I just didn't want to burn it.
Yeah, he used it on
Yeah.
Victor.
Maybe I'm thinking one of the episodes that I was listening to for like outros.
Probably.
But there
what's
was
your-
one that I
what's
heard
your
recently
initiative?
where you had done it for yourself. Mine is 22.
I got a 10.
Initiative, he got a 10. I got an 8. I got a 6. Pick up those sticks, and then add a 2. Skip to my loo.
Skip to Maloo. First up is Aleister.
I guess likewise, like Aleister things, you know. So there's 3 of them again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just go ahead and write down the line 1, 2, 3 again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a Cardic on that and make it an 18.
Okay. That hits.
That one's gonna probably miss. It's 11 and
Yeah, that misses.
17.
17 hits.
So first one's 18 damage, and the third one will take 14 damage.
You said the third one.
Yeah, well, because the
you missed
second
the
one
second
missed. Yeah. Still not quite used to this whole like triple split thing.
Yeah, it's such a hassle.
So
It's such a pain.
Victor would have gone in first and said something to him.
I mean, you said we came out. Victor didn't like walk up to them
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like hold his hand out. He would have
No,
just been like a
no.
step
I'm
or
just
two
trying to
before-
think of who's the closest to them.
Yeah, Victor might have
So
like
let's
taken a step
see.
forward from the other guys. Like
Yeah,
when the,
yeah.
well, like when they're talking to the Wizard of Oz, and each one of them comes forward for a second.
Okay, so this is going to be fun because I've never used anything like this before. So the first one that didn't get shoved back 10 feet is going to float up to Victor.
Okay.
And it is going to reach its hand out and touch you.
Oh, stranger danger.
Or it's going to try
Okay.
to touch you.
Quick, react and Eldritch Blast him.
That's a 22 to hit.
I think that might hit
It's a
me.
20.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to take 9 necrotic damage.
Wonderful. Okay.
All right, and the other 2 are going to float up together, and they're going to stop inside of Victor.
Inside of Victor.
Yeah, did
Yes.
I hear that right?
Stranger danger.
Okay.
And it's one of them's going to reach down towards Aleister, and the other one's going to reach towards Julian. Aleister, that's a 10. Julian, that's a 21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
So, Aleister, you're able to dodge this hand that's coming for you.
I've gotten really good at dodging people reaching out to pet me.
Yeah. Julian, you're going to take 9 necrotic damage. And Victor, These two stopping inside of you, you have that cold feeling over you, and you're going to take a total of 10 force damage.
Don't you wish you had some of that tea?
Mm.
The tea that you don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think I remember that. Okay, 10 force damage.
Unless you still happen to have some of those herbs in your bag.
Yes, but it's not. It's not causing frostbite or anything like that. Like that's for to help with like frostbite,
it's force damage,
and necrotic. Yeah.
Yeah, but you said it felt chilly.
Yeah, but it's because they're ghosts.
Well, touching me, the reaching out and touching me caused the necrotic. You're saying them stopping inside me caused the force damage. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. All right, and it is Victor's turn now.
Okay. Victor does not like the way it feels with them inside, and you can... I want to see if something might work, and you can decide whether it would. But they're like sort of... Are they sort of stopped? Are they the same size as me? Like, can I sort of see them existing a little outside of my body?
Yeah. They're not like possessing you or anything. They are just like... They can move through people and objects and stuff like that, and they can actually like stop inside of things.
Okay. Victor
so
is
they're not like
to...
doubled up on each other, but they're both like their bodies are inside of your body area.
Okay. Can Victor's wraps shoot out like a porcupine with a whole bunch of spikes and try to damage them both as one attack action? Since
because you got two attack. You got two attacks. Like you can't do AOE damage, but you could use two attacks to attack each one.
That's not any better than what I could do normally. I was hoping I could hit them.
And then you could throw in flurry of blows and do 4 spikes out.
Right. I was hoping.
But no, you can't just like AOE damage. No.
Okay.
Each slash, each spike is going to be a different attack roll.
Okay, I was thinking like lots of different spikes come out at the same time. Like Victor becomes like
you could do as many as you can do, rules wise.
Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure. You told me to try to be creative.
That is very creative. Like that's a creative way to do, yeah. But in combat, you are limited to, and doing damage, you are limited to like what you can do.
Okay, well then in that case, I'll try to hit them each one time with that and see how that works. The first one was a nat 20.
You're not going for the big burst flurry of blows?
If the nat 20 can apply to all of the attacks at once, then sure.
Oh, no. Each one is its own. But you got a nat 20 on the first one?
I got a nat 20 on the first one, so that's the first guy that got damaged. And then the second one, I had a 22 to hit. Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And so that one will be 8 damage. The other one is... The first one would be 13 damage. And then after that, Victor, I'll use the key point and do flurry of blows and just try to hit each of them again one more time the same way. So the first one, that is a 15 to hit. And the second one is a 20 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Nice. Perfect. Okay. The first one, nice. I rolled an 8. The first one does another 13, so I hit that same first guy again with another 13. And then the second one I hit with 7 damage. And then Victor is going to move away from them. He's going to get as far away from these guys.
And how much was the second one's damage on the second attack?
The second one was 7 damage the second time.
Okay.
So I hit that one for 26 damage, and then the other one I hit for whatever 7 plus whatever I rolled originally was. I've already forgotten.
Okay.
So many rolls.
8.
And then Victor's going to move away as far as he can away from these guys. He's got 60 feet of movement.
Okay. Yeah. You're able to get away from him.
Yeah. I don't like him touching me.
And it is Julian's turn. Do I know? What'd you say?
I said I don't like them touching me. Bad touch.
Yeah, you got away.
It's the bad touch.
Julian.
Okay.
It is called chill touch, actually.
Nice. All right. Okay, so they're still surrounding Victor, right? 2 of them at least.
No, Victor got away. They are in front of you and Aleister.
In front of me and Aleister. Okay.
2 of them are within like 5 foot. from you. One of them's 10 feet.
While he's running away, Victor will have yelled, "It hurts when they touch you." It hurts when they touch you.
I will. I am going to cast Magic Missile at one of them.
Okay.
So that is going to
What does that
be 3 magical darts that do 1d4 plus 1 force damage. And I'm just hitting. I'm focusing on the one that's 5 feet in front of Aleister myself.
Okay. Or one of them.
Ooh, I got max. All right. So that's 15.
Nice.
15 force damage.
All right. And this is attacking the one that hit you?
Yes.
Okay. It lets out a kind of like screech as it just like dissipates.
Well,
It's gone.
to you too, buddy.
It's like, ah! Disappears. It fizzles away. As your three, what was it, 3?
It's 3. Yeah, 3.
3
force bolts.
Yeah, 3 bolts go through it and cut through it, and it's just like it creates those holes and like just like fizzles away from the magic attack.
Thinking of the Monty Python bit of like suddenly the animator suffered a severe heart attack and then falls backwards.
Yeah. All right, back to Aleister. And you got the one in front of you that is not looking good. Well, they never look good, but it's definitely not looking good. And then the one that reached out and touched Victor that nobody's fired. Well, nobody's hit it.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and just take these bit by bit then.
All right.
If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, first one at the one that's damaged.
Tried to reach out to you.
Yeah.
That's the one Aleister would hit anyway. The one that tried to hurt him.
Yeah.
Total is 16 to hit.
That hits.
For 19 damage.
And that's a killing blow.
All right. Right in his face. His
All
big
right,
stupid reaching out at me face.
Yeah, so it gets shoved back, and like as your blast like goes through its face, it's shoved back with the face, and it just makes the head disappear, and then the rest of the body just.
All right, and then 2 more at the other guy.
All right,
it's another 16
that hits.
and a 17.
Hits.
I am really consistent today.
Yeah.
Eat 'em.
For 9 and 10, for total 19, and 20 feet of pushback.
Yep, it gets shoved back, and it you actually shove it into like a pile of like stuff.
As long as I don't shove it into Victor, that would be bad.
Yeah. You don't shove it into Victor, but it does go into stuff. But then it's not happy.
Well, I'm not happy either, so we'll call it even.
Was it ever
So
happy?
it
Was
starts
ever truly
going-
happy?
It starts going back towards Aleister after you shoved it back 20 feet, and it's actually gonna stop on your position. Like he's gonna be like in you as he's like reaching down and trying to grab you with his hand.
So does the sharing space damage happen immediately, or is that delayed?
If it ends its turn inside an object.
Okay, so technically it doesn't happen until after.
Yeah, that's 13 to hit.
Actually does not hit.
Okay. So he misses you with his hand.
Which it's kind of funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, can you
Don't
bend
pet
down
me.
and touch your toes? Apparently not.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
But you do take 10 force damage if it's ending its turn.
Okay, well, actually, let me double check a wording really quick here
Okay.
and make sure that I'm doing things the right way here.
I'm totally snacking on some banana chips after this fight, since it's likely that I'll just drink banana chips and I won't keep them until later. I can use all my healing potions.
Don't forget
And
you
your-
also have a
and your-
dream like healing
And your new
stick.
healing down.
Yeah.
Yes, but
You
presumably
have
once
heals
we-
on heals now.
Yes.
Presumably, though, if we wake up out of a dream, then that spell wouldn't have been cast, and so you'll have to infuse my thingy with it again.
I can choose a different object to do it after a long rest.
Well,
yeah. Well,
this isn't a dream, so it doesn't it's not taking place.
Yeah, that's true. See, it's why I hate the dream wheel. It's never consistent.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Until
always
it
consistent.
is, somehow.
It's consistently
and Adam is lying to
inconsistent.
us.
Exactly.
It's like we're lying there unconscious, but somehow you just like reach out and you do a little magic on the belt because you know it's there and it's part of the dream.
No.
Somehow bananas are just manifesting.
I'm gonna have to cut all this.
Okay.
Make a dehydrator, and I'm just like doing it with my eyes closed. I'm sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, you don't have bananas in real life.
It's okay. We're getting our brains sucked out.
I'm supposing
now.
that we're not going to be able to count this as a quote unquote attack.
No, it's not an attack. It's just it's just a condition.
Okay. And how much was it again?
5 force damage, not 10. I might have said 10 by accident, but it was 5.
Yeah, I think you said 10.
From now on, I'm just asking you every time, like, how much?
Okay. Well, I had done 10 to him.
10 damage. How much?
I had done 10 to him because I had had 2 of them in him. Yeah.
It's like if it halves every time I ask, I need to ask more.
And it is Victor's turn again.
It's Victor's turn again. Okay. And so now that thing is on top of Aleister. It's sort of inside of Aleister. Now I'm assuming that it's my size and Aleister's size. Right? So
yes, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It takes up more space than Aleister. Yes,
exactly. So Victor's going to aim for the space that Aleister is not in, because I don't know exactly how far away I am. I just said I moved as far away as I could. How big is this room?
You're within range. You're within like range.
Okay.
Currently,
I'm in within like melee range,
like ranged attack range.
Oh,
no,
got
you're
it,
not. You said you got as far away as you possibly could from it, but you're within range attack range. Yes.
Okay. I just didn't know if it had moved since I moved. All right. I'm just going to.
It moved 5 feet from where it was.
Yeah.
Or 10
I am
feet.
going to. I'm gonna attack it with my wraps, so because I know it works, and even though it's a ghost and I doubt it makes a difference, I'm going to aim for its head as long as its head is not occupying the same space as Aleister, just because I'm mad at it. And so I'm just going to shoot. Yeah, like I'm going to stick my arms out and just have like 2 wraps just like fire like torpedoes straight at it. And that would be a 24 to hit and a 23 to hit.
That hits. Both those hit.
Excellent. So we will roll for those. The first one did 12 damage. The second did 9 damage. How's it looking?
It's not looking good, but it's still there.
It's still there. Yeah, so Victor would like pause and look at it and see that it's kind of weak. And I'm going to use a key point, and I'm just going to fire 2 more right at it from where I'm at.
All right. Roll those attacks.
Okay. Well, that's a nat 1. And that is
that misses.
Yeah, that's an 18. So one of them hit.
18 hits.
For another 11 damage.
Killing blow.
Nice.
Yay. All right, so you're shooting that one out again, same way. Head, aiming for the head.
Victor's not in a creative mood today. He's just like he's just like shooting, like, you know, sticking his arm out, and then like the wraps like unravel and just like spear straight into the thing's head. I like doing that. It's effective.
So it goes through the head. Now I want to say, like, you did it so forceful, it like stabs into the stone too, like as it goes through, and where your wraps or where it is, like you do feel that chill, like where I mean, it's a ghost, it's undead, like you're gonna get that cold feeling, but it starts to dissipate, and you're around where your wraps are warms up, and then it retracts.
Yep.
Just
and you're out of combat.
You killed them again. You double deaded them.
Yeah.
Double deaded.
Well, I tried to be friendly, and they wouldn't have it.
Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here, bringing you a little mid-trap snack time and some cold ghost. A little ghost coming in, making Victor all cold, making his raps chilly. I hope you're enjoying this. If you want to check out more shows that Microphones and Monsters Productions is putting out, head on over to mikesandmonsters.com. You'll find links to everything. Also links to where you can leave us reviews, Apple Podcast, Podchaser. Please go leave us a 5-star review if you enjoyed this show. Also hop on over into our Discord, join the discussion over there. Music in this episode was written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios and Dark Fantasy Studio. I can never thank y'all enough for the support, the love, and just hearing how much you love our show. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and join us next time here on Microphones and Monsters.